So let's say your RMD for the year, whatever the number is, I'll use my 4,000 as the example, but again, it's going to be individual to you. Whatever that number is, when we take a look at your taxes and where your other income sits for the year, maybe you have a pension and Social Security, we add that up and we say, if we take out that full RMD, like we're supposed to, like we have to, you are going to get bumped up into the next bracket for Medicare costs 2 years from now. And very briefly, because this could be its own hour, um, Medicare for your premium cost looks at your gross income from 2 years ago. So if you're on Medicare right now, your premiums in 2026 are in part determined by your income from 2024. And that income then, if you go above a certain threshold, and for like a married couple right now, I think it's like 216,000 of gross income and cut that in half if you're single, so about 108. So you may not be there anyway, but let's say that this extra 4,000 was actually going to be the difference in putting you over that edge if you just took it as a regular distribution. And the Medicare stuff is really kind of punitive because if you go over $1 of that threshold, you get the new premium. By the way, the premium for going one step above the baseline is 80 bucks roughly per person per month. It's actually a little more than that. That's just the Part B part, but 80 bucks per person per month. Let's just use that number. Is that going to make or break any of you on this call? Probably not. Is that money that you could have done something else with that now you're just having to pay for no better insurance, by the way? You don't get a better policy. You just have to pay more for it because your income was higher. That's if we can avoid that, that would be great. So if we would determine, and again, hypothetical, but this is a real world example. If we determine, hey, if you take your full RMD, your premium for Medicare is going to go up next year by 80 bucks a month. And so you're really being taxed even extra more than the income tax. Because don't forget, still got to pay the income tax too. What if we donate 1,000 of it to charity? That'll reduce the amount of your R&D that's taxable, and then it actually keeps you under that Medicare threshold. So that would save you potentially over 1,000 bucks a year by doing that, if that was the exact scenario you were in. So this can be a really powerful tool. Not just the fact that whatever you donate, you don't have to pay taxes on itself, but it could keep you under a threshold that would cost you more just from the mere fact of having more income.